Ah, we're alive. Hey Memphis, how you doing, man? Oh, you're in here early. Hey Waskels, how you doing? Sorry guys, it's I got out of work late, so it's kind of, or later than usual anyway, so it's kind of a bit of a thrown together stream. So I ended up cooking. How are your days going? Memphis, how's your day going, mate? I haven't heard from you in a little while. Well, a couple of days anyway. Waskels, like, I sent Waskels a doggo. She liked it. Not bad, thanks, mate. And yourself? Yeah, good. Yeah, all good this side. Everything's going pretty well at the moment, to be honest. I'm just enjoying all these new Ryzen AMD hardware reviews that are coming out. Wasker says I just spent the past 10 minutes chasing a bee around the living room while the dogs tried to eat the spicy fly. Hey Ross, how you doing, man? How was your day, mate? How was your day? Your Monday? Got it in there. How is your day going? Right, we're gold 1. We need 2 more wins to get to platinum. Can we do it? I don't know. I need to put a program on before we start this, actually. So let's do that first. Do that first. Oh, it's updating. You're in a lot of pain. What's up, dude? What is up? Why are you in so much pain? Okay, we've got another overlay update. Every time I get an overlay update, I'm like, right, go in, check, make sure all the overlays are off for MTG Arena tool. Okay, cool. Strained intercostals. What's an intercostal? Ooh. Is it a penis thing? It looks like ribs. Oh, imagine oriental ribs. Jesus. Yeah, I'm just looking. That looks nasty, man. Well, I hope it gets better soon anyway. For now, I will just we'll just numb the pain with magic, I guess. A little bit of magic, yeah, a little bit of magic. Too many water bottles. We're sponsored by Highland Spring again today, Ross. Ooh, 2.5 hour chest set. Yeah, you gotta build it back up, man. You gotta build it back up. Shilling. This probably gets mulliganed, I think. Just not enough there. So here we put one of the lands back, I think. Or maybe even the Narset. Probably the Narset goes back. And then we have a little bit of a better... I think the Narset probably goes back. Put her to the bottom. And then we've got 3 options and 3 land where we can play. We can play all of our cards in hand. Okay, so he's either playing Demir, Mill, or Esper. he's definitely playing Esper. Now, does he have something with 1 mana to stop this Teferi? He does not.
If you show remorse, I'll show restraint. Let's try this.
Okay, we got another Teferi back. That's good. So we might have a bit of a mirror match up here. He goes for the Narset, sure. I think we probably Oath of Kaya that and just take it off the battlefield, clear it up as fast as we can. Thought Erasure comes out. We do have our Hero Precinct on, but I think it's gonna wait a little bit.
That's more like it.
I think we probably see the Thought Erasures coming out. He's got a bunch of stuff he can't play at the moment. A bunch of high-end stuff. I think Teferi probably goes here. He may take the hero if he feels like he doesn't want to deal with it. He does feel like he doesn't want to deal with it, so that's fine. But we had to get this out of Kaya so he couldn't just search for another answer with Narset. +1 this.
Don't worry, I got this.
And I think we just put this out tapped. Go to the next turn. We've run out a little bit out of steam here. If he hadn't have gotten rid of that hero, would have been a little bit of a better position. But we still got some stuff in hand. It's not impossible to get rid of it, to deal with all this stuff. Hero Precinct 1. Yeah, so the Oath of Kaya is pretty much going to come down and destroy this. I'm going to get rid of this now, whilst I have a chance to respond, and then the token will go with my next Teferi, because I'll just -3 it and it'll die.
I suppose that's how it was meant to happen.
Sweet. Okay.
Right on schedule.
Get this bad boy down, clear this. There's a little D-spark there, just in case he decides to go full Teferi on us, which he might. Boardwell misses with his hand. He does get full Teferi. Interesting.
Let's slow this down. That will go according to plan.
Clean that up.
We need to move quickly.
Nice little top deck that, the D-spark. Probably keep us in the game, I think. Here
goes nothing.
We're just not drawing anything of substance, really. We're not drawing any of our finishes. Sure. We get rid of the Oath, I guess. Maybe the Tyrant Scorn is probably bad. Yeah, he goes for a second Earth. I had a feeling he might do that. The reads by DayC. You kind of, you know what, you kind of, once you've been playing the deck for so long yourself, you kind of learn to do it yourself. Like, you think, what would I play here if I was in this situation?
Trust me, I have a plan.
I'm actually going to keep the Oath of Kaya in hand here. We've drawn 3 of our baby Teferis, which is pretty mad. He's a double Thought Erasure. I didn't even realise that, you know. I didn't even notice the Thought Erasures. Just didn't even seem that effective, because I haven't really drawn any of my, like, major threats. He's just gotten rid of, like, minor stuff. So he knows I'm holding the Oath. He needs to get rid of it with another Thought Erasure if he wants to get rid of it. But I don't think he's going to. I think he's got a Planeswalker that he wants to play, but he really doesn't want to play it because the Oath of Kaya will remove it. There we go. This is why. I just had a feeling like he's really wants to -3 this, but he doesn't know if he should.
Here we go.
Because, you know, I can just Oath of Kaya it.
This might be a bad idea. Hey, that was uncalled for.
So this stops him from putting Oath of Kaya back to his hand, so he can't kill my baby Teferi next turn, which just gives me an extra turn to use Teferi. So he has to +1 it.
I am not making this up as I go.
Yeah. Sure, okay, he's got his... Is that his 4th Oath of Kaya? Oh no, 3rd Oath of Kaya. Okay.
This is
That's a bit of a shame.
Worst defeat.
We can't really play a lot of our stuff here either. So we can do 1, 2, 3. Put this back. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we can get a Tyrant Scorn out. Okay. Oh no, please don't tell me he's got Dovian's Veto. Oh, he's got Mortify. Okay, sure. Well, I mean, that settles
I can no longer stand by
settles
and
the
watch.
issue, doesn't it?
I've got it.
Well, there's Liliana. Can't play it yet, but I can. Hopefully, he doesn't have like another Thought Eraser off the top. That would be disgusting. He's gonna +1
I've
this.
done the hero thing before.
We're +1.
I've got it.
If I were you, I'd just surrender right now.
Get a token.
Smelly, but effective.
Well, Liliana's out. That's nice. So he'll probably use this on a token.
I'll
Yeah.
protect you.
But that makes sense, you know. But it saves him getting Oath of Kaya back to his hand and then killing our Teferi, right? Okay, well that's an answer. Yeah, that'll do the trick. So that gets rid of Liliana.
Army has been destroyed.
So what are we gonna draw here? He still has 3 more mana. One of them's a land. This one is.
I've got time. This isn't a fight.
Put this back to his deck so we
You
can't
need to
just
take a
seek
timeout.
out another answer again. Pass. Now we do finally have Big Teferi out. Does he have an answer? It looks like he does. It looks like he's got something.
I have a plan.
Oh, he didn't have anything. He must have had like 2 lands or something like that. He didn't have anything. Wow. Okay, sure. I'll take it. I'll take it. That was not a good read by DayC. And he left anyway. Maybe he wasn't up for that. Maybe he wasn't up for that second round. A grueling second round against the Grandmaster. The Grandmaster who's only in Gold 1. 1 game left. Right. Who's the gatekeeper? Who is the gatekeeper? Come on, the Dreadhorde, yeah. It could be. Could be Commander Dreadhorde. I need to get an Ashiok in my sideboard somehow. Yeah, we keep this. We definitely keep this. We're on the play as well. He is banned. Oh, no he's not. Oh, he does have a shot. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go for Teferi first, and we're gonna +1.
I'm known.
This allows us to sort of like get our hero and things like that down. So we can use the -3 on this, and we can do the pay 2 life here. We can get the hero precinct out, and we can get the thought erasure out. Okay. God's Willing goes. Keep land on the top. God's Willing allows him to stop Arcanist.
Let's try this.
So basically, he's got 1 red mana, so he can't play Reckless Rage until he plays Arcanist. If he kept this in hand, he could have protected it from Teferi. A lot of feather floating about, get rid of God's Will. Yeah. He didn't have the mana to play both the creature and the damage spell as well. What does feather do? Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, target a creature, exile a card instead of putting it into your graveyard as a result. If you do, return it to your hand. Okay, so Grafdigger's Cage doesn't affect it then. Elder Spell will get rid of. One D-Spark will probably keep. Tyrant Scorn's probably good, right? Narset probably not so good here. Commander Dreadhorde as well can probably go. And then I think we probably take... do we want to take stuff like... drop an Elite Guard Mage, get a couple of Hostage Takers in there, and then maybe go for like Kaya's Wrath. Into the God Eternals might be decent. And then how about let's get the Elite Guard Mage back in there. Cast it and come back to hand. Yeah, it goes graveyard, exile, and back to hand. No, it doesn't go graveyard, it just goes exile instead of graveyard. It's a replacement effect. Okay, let's try this. I don't know if my changes are good enough here, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll keep that. Likelihood is this hero precinct isn't going to be able to come down early. He plays, he's got Dreadhorde Arcanist to play. We need to get rid of this immediately, right? Clean it up. Size of the deck, yes, people have been saying the size of the deck looks massive. Gideon Blackblade, okay, sure.
I am here to aid in the assault. Prepare for battle.
Gideon I didn't think about, to be honest. So he's got removal for hero. Oh, no he does not.
I will lend you my strength.
Lifelink, yeah. We'll do no blocks on that. We get another land. We probably want a hostage taker this, I guess. assume he's got the protection. Oh god, it's out. Yeah, well, on turn as well, like, absolutely perfectly. Okay, there's your God's Willing. Protection from blue. Yeah. Oh, it's not even a May effect. I have to exile something. Okay, I'll exile a token, because I don't really want to exile the hero. Okay, yeah, that combo is naughty. What the fuck is that? So how do I beat this? How do I beat this?
Share in my
It's never... Oh, I know it's never ended, but how do I beat it? Like, we can see that it's a recurring combo, but we need to figure out how to beat it. Hope to go wide? Okay. I don't think that's going to happen. It's just got indestructible. It does. Take 8. I think this game is over already, before it's even started, really, to be honest. He's got so much land. He's going to go for a Gruul Spellbreaker. Okay. Oh, he can protect this, can't he? So we need to go clean up. Sure, so does he just combo? Oh, he's got one in hand. Oh, okay. Okay. He's always gonna... He's never not going to float one white. That's the thing. It's game. It's game. Yeah, just concede. He's won. So how do I beat that? How do I beat that? I don't think I can. I don't think I have anything specifically to beat that. I need something to do. No one will ego. No, it's just too slow. It's too slow. It's too clunky. And it only gets rid of one thing, really. And half the time it never even hits. You go bolus and they've taken all the boluses out on the sideboard. It's just it never ends up working properly. So I think we need to deal. I think we need some kind of like counter spell here, don't we? And we need to get these elder spells back in. The mortifying not so good here. So we can go Dovin's Veto, and then I think Feather is 3 cost, right? 3 cost. I'm going to take the D-Spark out. I don't think he really has anything. Duress. Get our flyer in there. Elite Guard Mage down 1. Oath of Kaya. Oath of Kaya isn't really that good, is it? Because it doesn't hit anything. It only hits that creature at the start. I guess it hits Gideon, but it's probably okay. It's probably just fine. Okay, right, come on. Let's do this. We just need to draw some removal. Play first. Yeah, this will do. It's not perfect, but it'll do. So he goes to 6. Wash your grave into Thought Erasure. Oh, he gets the Scry. Cheeky Scry. Whatever's on the top is what he really wants. Okay, 10th Legion, 10th District Legionnaire needs to go, I think. Keep that on top. Into Vanguard. Okay, he does have some stuff. He has way more smaller creatures than I expected now. Like, we didn't see half of this. We saw this, but we didn't see this. We didn't see this beforehand. And I don't really play against this deck all that much. Go for a guard mage here, don't we? Draw a card. Oath of Kaya might come in handy. So he might just fry this and then... Yeah, I think he's going to try and play a one-cost spell to try and fry this and get the Arcanist down. Yeah, I'm going to block this. Pay 4 life to give it indestructible. Sure. God's Willing can go to the bin. Right, that worked reasonably well. So we're going to see Gruul Spellbreaker, yep. I think we probably want to go... Maybe Elite Guard Mage here. Get that life. Get that card. Get that blocker. Another Oath of Kaya, wow. Deja vu. Okay, there's his feather mana that he was looking for. Okay, sure. So we are... So that will get rid of Elira. So realistically we want a Kaya's Wrath here, I think. Because that he'll think that'll leave him open to another feather. This also gives us an opportunity if we he plays the feather, which he does. We can actually clear it here. Do I want to clear it, or do I want to put it back to hand? I think I want to put it back to hand.
I know my responsibility. Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
Okay, there's the... So we can put this down, we can try and kill the Vanguard with it, which you will pay 4 life for. And we will gain 3 life. Now if he wants to attack the Teferi, he has to give me life and shoot. Yeah, I didn't think he would.
We will meet again.
Yeah, fine. Plat, boys and ladies. Boom. We're in Plat, and we still got, what, 22 days left of the season? Boom. Right, so what win ratio does that take us to now? We must be getting up there. That was nerve-wracking. I was like, oh my god, if I play this right, I've got the Liliana in hand, I've got the 6 mana, I've got like the potential to get the 6 mana out. I can outplay him here if he just top decks the wrong things, and he did. He just top decked a couple of lands. See what win ratio we're at now. Okay. Okay, they were all on the play, so we're still 100% win ratio on the play. And we played 11 matches. We're at a 73% win ratio overall. Having too much fun with this team of decks, I haven't resulted to red deck win spam. Yes! Ross, yes! You found another deck. This is great. I actually really like the Teamer deck. It's unbelievably fun to watch. It's very fast paced. It's just that Risen Reef thing. Every time I play against it, I want to pull my eyes out. But I feel people feel the same way about Teferi, so no worries there. Play mono blue. Got a message from Wascals. Oh, I've seen that message. Does it show me again? Dabbled in, is it? Yes, you did dabble in, is it? Yeah. Oh. That was good. That is good. So. That was nerve-wracking, that game. Absolutely nerve-wracking. I thought after that second game, I was like, oh my god, Feather's going to absolutely crush me here. Demir Mill for an evening. Demir Mill is very fun, actually. I just wish it had like a more stable win condition. I think you could probably get a few in there, though. I think there's a couple you could probably get in there. Things like Commander Dreadhorde, Liliana, and Ugin can all go in there. You just play it like a draw-go control deck, but instead of draw-go, you just mill them into oblivion. A mythic playing goal doesn't expect to reach Plat. Right, let's go again, shall we? Boogie Boogie. Ugin the Inflatable, as Wascos calls him. He's a good card, him. I've got a couple of him on my desk here, and I really want to try and fit him into the sideboard somehow. Just not sure how. I think Detention... not Detention Sphere, what's the new one called? Ah, sorry. Didn't mean to hit my mic there. Deputy of Detention. I think I might put him back in for Elementals. Because Elementals is like, here we go, spam a bunch of stuff, and then I can just exile everything with the same name. This is fine. He goes to 6. He goes to 5? No, 6. I just put one back. So Day. What's up, my dude? Explain the tourney plan for MagicFest. Well, I'm playing Esper Hero, as you see in here. I'm essentially using this list to build out, you know, my skill with the deck and try and feel my way into the sideboard a bit more, because it's going to be a little bit more difficult. We have, I'm going to just do Drowned Catacomb here. We have about 4 or 5 tournaments to enter over the course of the weekend. I don't think I'm going on a Friday. I think I'm going on the, when am I going? Am I going on the Saturday? Are we going on the Saturday, Wescals? How much notice are we going to make out of groups? I'll put it in the, the Discord immediately. Wascals will be V-docking as well. So it's going to be footage.
Trust me. You'll thank me.
And we're also planning to go not just to Birmingham, but we're planning to go to maybe one of 3 events. There's Utrecht, there's Lyon, and there's Bologna. So one of them, I think, almost certainly.
Don't worry, I got this.
Salami Land, do it for the memes. The memes. Clear a Llanowar elf. Really try and put this guy back. Midnight Reaper. Okay. Big plays.
This might be a bad idea.
Damage to him, draws a card. Okay, sure. And we'll hold mana up for the Elder spell, just in case he decides to play some kind of Planeswalker. Oh, he does! Look at that! Look at that!
I will aid you. Rise, my elemental
So I'm
friend.
hoping he's going to attack my Teferi. He does. And I will kill this.
Fight on without me.
And allow the Teferi to live.
Do you want me to phase you out of time? No, I am not making this up as I go.
I think we go Narset here, don't we?
I know 88
Oh, actually, maybe
ways
that
to
wasn't such a
defeat.
good idea.
Hone your prowess.
She'll take a hit. She'll take a hit before Teferi will, I think. Maybe I should have gone Thought Erasure actually there. So you can only choose one. You can only choose one. Maybe I should have gone Big Teferi. Big Teferi +1's drawn a card. I think that probably would have been better. And then got the Thought Erasure off. Could have gotten rid of a threat out of his hand. Yeah, I think I misplayed a little bit there.
Close your
Oosh.
eyes and listen to the
Oh
sounds of the
lord.
wild.
Okay.
I have reached my limit.
God damn. God damn. You could do both. You could do both.
Now what?
Okay, sure. Let's see what we get. Drowned Catacomb. Looked like something tickled the wrong hole. Definitely did, mate. Definitely did. Right, okay. We do have the extra blue now, so we can do this. Like, try and get an answer for this land.
Just the trick for this.
A bit like that.
not going to sit this one out. Here we go.
Do a little bit of card juggling. I don't really know what's going on here. I know there's some kind of Golgari stuff going on, but I've never really seen this used. This is all pretty new to me, apart from
My,
this.
how you've grown.
I don't know if this is like a common deck or not. So he goes for Llanowar? Yeah. Sure.
I must stay focused.
Sure. Now what's he gonna do? Nothing. Okay. Fine. Glacial Fortress.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
Get the pizza fairy going.
I know my responsibility. Let's take it back.
Let's just clean that up a little bit. He's still got plenty of cards in hand that we can use Thought Erasure on. There's the Growth Chamber. We'll probably see if we can get something a little bit more spicy out of his hand next. Oh, okay. Yep.
This will be fun to
That
watch.
+1's naughty on that. Dismiss.
No, I am not making this up as I go. Hurry!
Do we get an answer? We do not, unfortunately. I think that's pretty much game. Unless we're gonna somehow come up with an answer. Let's do full control. There we go. I'll put a stopper. His turn. And then we can get it in there after he draws. Knight to the Ebon Legion, Dawn Lieutenant. Oh my goodness. It's horrific. This to the bin. That can definitely hit the graveyard. We're landlording again. Landlording. So he -3 and burn this. I don't think he really needs to, does he? He just needs to +1 and distribute and then hit stuff. He doesn't know what I've got in hand. Yeah. I think
We're
you
fit
risk
enough
the
to
distribute
survive.
here and just kill things. What the hell? He drew another one. We've gotten rid of 2. Oh, so he's got none left in the deck now at the very least. So this is just full, you know, your standard creature supported by the odd planeswalker control. Bit of trample on these. Yeah, there goes the Tefaris. That makes sense. Shoot him a bit.
You just let me know if you're up for round 2.
Okay. This is mostly
This is
so
why
that
I
he
don't
can't
like
just
people.
-3 and kill the Narset. He has to take some damage here if he wants to kill it. Yeah. We have no main board wipe, so I think this is probably done. But we are on 34 life. We're going to play this out
I'd
and
get out
see
of
how
the
it
way
goes.
if I were you.
I can see him probably just spamming here. Yeah, I think that's the smart move. He's made a really clever decision there, is to not even bother with the Narset. He has no real card draw. He just wants to get as much damage down as he physically can, because he hasn't even got me to 20 yet. So he needs to really deal with this, I think. Deal with this life. Ooh. Okay. We'll drop a land.
I'd get out of the way if I were you.
Yeah. Just gets to run me down now. Oof. That's naughty. Sure. Just another... I mean, if that had come, like, maybe, like, a turn earlier or something, it would have been okay, but...
Time to
I
disappear
think
into the
that's
brush.
a little bit late. A little bit late after all the land we drew. So I think we go, we get all of our board wipes in here, don't we? This is a big creature removal setup. We get rid of the heroes. We keep the Elder Spells in, probably go full Elder Spell, get Cry in, get the Kaya's Wrath. I don't think 2 Cry works. I don't think we need 2 Cry. I think one of these Cries can go. Lyra in, Hostage Taker, enter the God Eternals. Maybe an extra D-Spark as well, drop the Narsets. Drop the Mortify. Drop the Commander Dreadhorde. I think that's okay. Yeah. I think that's just fine. If you're wondering why I went from Basilica to Elite Guard Mage, by the way, I didn't feel like I was getting enough use out of Basilica, and it doesn't feel as relevant as it once was. It doesn't come down fast enough against elementals. Well, it's not that it doesn't come down fast enough, it's just that the life gain and the discard just isn't relevant enough against elementals. So I made the decision to cut it. Goodness. I think we keep 6 and go to Fairy to the bottom. We at least have a Tyrant Scorn we can play with, and then hopefully we draw some land off the top as well. Okay, just maybe... Oh god, really? Main board Duress. That Tyrant Scorn's going to go then, isn't it? That's going to be the first thing that goes, because it means I can't do... Main board Duress, what am I on about? Sideboard? What am I talking about? Yeah, so he knows he can get his creature down now, he doesn't have to worry. There's Thorn Lieutenant, there it is. Oh dear, I've just stalled out. Ugh, I think this might be our... I think this might be the game that takes us off the 100%. I don't really see how... We've got to keep drawing land from here on in. We have to keep drawing land. Yeah, that's just GG. There's just no way out of that, because he just goes creature, and just I just can't keep up at that point. Does that take us off 100%? Please say no. Please say no. Oh, I did as well. First game in plat and we lost the 100% record. What a bad kid, eh? Legion End, yeah, don't care about that. Right, deck. Let's take out. We don't need to Cry the Canary. That's just madness. We don't see many Izzet at all anymore, so I'm going to take one Graph Digger's Cage out. Might take both of them out, to be honest. And then what else am I looking at sideboard-wise? Deputies. Should put a deputy in, maybe. A couple of deputies. Maybe deputies instead of Cry. And then I can go on Dovin's Vita. I'll get rid of the other Graph Diggers and go one Duress. That's a little bit more refined, that, I think. The deputy's so flexible as well. Right, let's export that. Just update Aetherhub. Hey Billy, how you doing, man? How's your Monday been? Just clear out this. Right, deck on Aetherhub updated. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. But yeah, not seeing too many is it at the moment. Probably because Graph Diggers just properly shuts it down, so it's probably not even worth running as like a threat. I bet you would play as a Phoenix now. Sure, let's go with that. Let's see how it does. I think he might just have removal for this, to be honest. I think he might. No, he does not. Okay. I wonder if he has a counter spell for this. He does not.
This isn't a fight you can win. I've got it.
So he might be Dreadhorde here. He might be Dreadhorde. No? Yeah, he's 4-color Dreadhorde, isn't he? That's what he is.
I've got time.
There's a cat hissing me. Okay, so what's he doing here? We could use a big Teferi would be great here, I think. Just to try and slam it down and just anything really. Anything that just isn't just a massive bomb. So what's he got? What's he doing? Oi, Billy. Thank you for the resub, Billy. Cheers, man. For some reason, it didn't want to tell me, but I appreciate it, man. How's your Monday going, anyway? You didn't tell me. Ooh, okay. Sure.
Don't worry,
Let's
I
draw
got
a card. I mean, that'll do for now. Okay, so he's back. Whatever he's doing, he's back. From Clarion. Sure.
The undead make great minions. Putrid, but that's not true.
Let's try this.
We're up to 10 subs now? 10 or 11 subs? Something like that. Doing quite well. All the support, man. It's great. It's brilliant. I'm loving it.
Let's slow this down. I'll protect
The token. And he is right. We're just going to bounce the Earth of Kaya.
I will
Ooh,
rise
okay,
again.
sure. We still have a planes in there. So ideally I want to try and get a big Teferi off this.
I train every day. Keep an open mind.
I did not get a big Teferi off of it, but that's fine.
Trust me, I have a plan.
Ooh, did get a big Teferi that time though. Nice.
Right on schedule. You know what? I'm not done yet.
How long till he is out of set? He is out with the rotation, so it's like September or something. It's usually roughly September time. Big Niv Mizzet. Ooh. All the stuff. All the stuff.
Here goes nothing.
Okay, so we need to get rid of this. Let's have a look.
Meditate and prepare.
Think we'll take the thought erasure. We go isolated chapel +1.
That's more like it.
+1 this.
Hold that thought.
Glacial Fortress. Then we can Teferi.
I'm known for my excellent timing. Here we go.
And I think we want a Thought Erasure here. Yeah, he's got a couple of Thought Erasures knocking about. Guard Mage. We'll loot of Kaya. We'll get rid of his Teferi.
Only time will tell.
And we'll see whether he just plays it again or not. He might just slam it down again. It looks like he wants to play that and a Thought Erasure. So back to hand. Whew. Esper says no. It's what we do best. It's what we do best. Auto Rages. That'll get rid of the Commander Dreadhorde, I think. I don't think he'll take Narset. The Narset does actually give me some kind of leeway here, because I can try and find a way to bounce this Oath. It's just to dump a bunch of cards to the bin. Glacial Fortress comes down. We +1 this.
This might be a bad idea.
We will +1 to Fairy.
Let's skip to the good part.
We get another Thought Erasure. So I think the next best thing is to do Narset.
The past, present, and future. Put thoughtfulness before action.
As much as I really want to just shoot him in the face, the Thought Erasure is the right play here. I think, anyway. Big Teferi. And then I can port full control on. Go to his step. His draw step. And go for it. Big Teferis everywhere. Is he just going to pull back a Thought Erasure or something? He might just pull back a Thought Erasure now. No.
The storied past holds our future.
He's gone for the Assassin's Trophy. Yeah. Right, we're going to decline this action, because I really don't want to shuffle these back in.
Hone your prowess.
Oof.
I've got time. If you show remorse, I'll show restraint. Keep up the
Card,
pace.
see what we get.
This study is over.
Made a mistake, Red Deck when spam incoming. So he might just double Angraths here, which I will sacrifice the... Yeah, so he's going to double Angraths. So what's going to happen is I'm going to sacrifice the Narset first, and then I'm actually going to, if he does it again, I'm actually going to sacrifice the Teferi. The big Teferi. Because I want -3 on the Oath. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah. And that's it. This game.
Don't worry, I got this.
You could have just let me have it. Like, you didn't have to wait that long for me to make the play. He's just waited. Okay, so five colour Niv Mizzet. This thing always gets me. I don't know why, but I'm really happy that I've put the double Duress, double Devian's Veto in there. He does play Planeswalkers. We've seen that. Tyrant Scorn is pretty much useless. Narset is okay. Mortify, again, probably useless. And I think Liliana is not very good either. So we'll go Duress and go Devian's Veto. Kind of want to outrace him. So I think we will take... Let's take another D-Spark. Take another D-Spark. Trying to think of what he's got. I think that's fine, right? Because if he gets that thing down on turn, I want to make sure that I can deal with it. Yeah, I think that's okay. Deputy might come in useful here. In the third game, if we lose. Right. Yeah, it's actually not the worst thing ever. Can swamp, isolate Chapel, Hero Precinct. Go isolate Chapel first, just in case we get Shockland. Blue on it. But we want to play this hero. Oh, well, we can say goodbye to that. Should be smart, go for Thought Erasure. But he did not. So, we'll see. If I top deck a Shockland with blue off the top, top deck off the top. If I top deck one, I'm good. But I did not, unfortunately. So maybe he's got double Thought Erasure. I think he has. I think he's got double Thought Erasure. There you go. That's why he was so confident. He looked at the land, he knew I couldn't get it out. And he went, right, I'll just bank on him not getting a Shockland and I'll play my own Thought Erasure, because even if he does get one, then he'll just match mine. Okay, wow. Sure. I mean, that's fine. But I'm going to Thought Erasure next. Take something out of your hand. fact, I could probably go hero here. Hero down. He put Clarion to the bin and a Mortify, so maybe he's just got removal in hand. He's got triple Thought Erasure? Okay. What the fuck? Well, I've got all the guard mages, that's all good. He's definitely got a Clarion in hand for sure. Absolutely, 100%. So I'm not going to overcommit to this. Chromatic Lantern, okay. I am not overcommitting to this because he definitely has a Clarion and now he has his red. Is it? Sure. Don't really have a way to deal with that, unfortunately. Ugh. Okay, I guess I have to Elite Guard Mage. Oh my goodness, this feels bad. I've just got no removal. Yeah, I mean, it was triple Thought Erasure. I can't really... Oh, quadruple Thought Erasure, boys. We did it. We finally did it. We've hit quad Thought Erasure. What do you reckon the odds on that are? What do you think the odds on that are? That must be like 1,000,000 to 1 or something. To pull that in the first 5 turns. Jesus. Okay, so we go for Narset here. Oh, he's got Dovin's Veto in hand. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Yeah. No attacks. Can't just whittle down my board. Ah, I'm such an idiot. Didn't pay attention to what he had in hand. He's got something else now as well. Clarion. Oh, you would have played Clarion. Oh. He could have played Clarion before. He had the Chromatic Lantern. I don't get it. Stop taking it so hard. I'm not taking it hard. That's all. God, mage. Right, let's go. Draw a card. Come on, give us the magic. Ah! Oh, there he is. Gives me nothing, but... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We draw another land and he plays a Planeswalker in good steed. Good steed. No, I'm not taking a hard man. He's just game. Lantern. Yeah. We're really not getting anything here, so we're going to have to play Teferi. Hope to God he doesn't have a counter spell, which I think he does.
I can no longer stand by and watch. You just let me know if you're up for round 2.
Got the basic out.
Reverse!
Assassin's Trophy. I don't feel like the Elder Spell's going to come in particularly handy here. He's literally, I bet you I top deck lands every turn now. He is literally just going to draw naturally into that Niv-Mizzet, and I'm not going to be able to do anything about it. Oh my god. Yeah, he's just going to Angraths and then Niv-Mizzet again. Come on, my deck must be able to do something here. It must be able to. Well, there's his one of his planeswalkers. Sure.
Right on schedule.
Just to put the hero back.
Here goes nothing.
Problem is he's managed to play a bunch of spells, so even if he draws off the top now, I can't like force him to discard a bunch of stuff. Oh god, no. We're jumping ship. Four Thought Erasers is just too much. I mean 3's too much, but 4 is way too much. The one Elder Spell is nice. The Narset is okay, but not that great. D-Spark is better here. Deputy, because of Clarion, doesn't really work too well. This might be better as a one-off. Okay. Backer's here. Backer made it. How is ESL 1, mate? Welcome back. Okay, we'll try and get some Thought Eraser action of our own going here. Assuming he doesn't duress turn 1. How's streaming been without you? Well, you've only missed 2 days, so it's just slightly less of you, mate. The Triforce has assembled. It has. Okay. Who we? He doesn't have blue. He has black. He doesn't have red. Get rid of Thought Erasure. No, that can go. Not interested in that. Right, we don't have any more basics left in the deck. Let's get hero down. See if we can actually take over this. Any news regarding the mastery system that you missed? Yeah, everybody hates it. Basically what they've decided to do is they've brought in this mastery system, which actually is like a good idea in theory. It's a little bit microtransaction-y, but it's okay. You know, you do get more rewards for it. But then they've decided to cap the daily XP for some reason. And I do not know why. It doesn't make any sense. Not really sure why they've done it. He doesn't have blue, so he can't play Dovines. Actually going to play Teferi here.
Trust me, you'll thank me later. No, I am not making this up as I go.
Now if he plays Angraths, he might just get me to sacrifice the Teferi, but that's fine. But if he does creature, we have the extra token. Okay, this is blue, so we managed to get down the Teferi just in time, which is great. Great news. Sacrifice the Planeswalker, yep. So he does have Dovine's Veto up. Which means unfortunately we can't play the Teferi. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to play Othakaya in the hopes that it maybe draws Dovin's Veto. If it does, I can't counter Dovin's Veto, but I can hold my own Dovins up for his Planeswalker. Which should hopefully lead me to a victory here, I think. I think he's going to go to Fairy. I think that's the play that he wants to do. It seems to make sense, right? Unless he just Clarions. Clarion would also be a good option. So we'll see. We'll see. He's taking a bunch of damage. Yeah, I've got no problem with that. Discovery. You could do some draw things. So if he plays Teferi now, he taps out and we can play our big Teferi. I don't think he's going to. It doesn't look like he's going to. So realistically we need to figure out what we're going to do here. And I think this is the play. Because if he decides to Clarion, we can just counter it. And we just get a bunch more tokens. Dovin's vetoing this would get the most value. But if he top decks Clarion now, it's a blowout. So I'm going to let this happen. I'm going to decline because we don't have any basics left in the deck ones, in the graveyard ones on the battlefield. Back up and down the last. Hold on. I'm just going to clean that up and hope he doesn't have Clarion. I think he does, but last 4 Humble Monthlies were absolute trash, including the current one. That's wrong. Okay, definitely. I mean, you would have got that anyway. But it also means that we can play Big Teferi. Yeah, unfortunately, I have to disagree with you there. I think the last one was really good. Right. And this one was pretty good if I remember rightly. I'll have to double check, see what's in this one. It's wrong. That's what I mean. It's wrong. Okay, goes for a 4/4. That's fine. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, what's wrong with those games? Okay, let's do that. Land can go to the bin. I don't really need land.
Not so fast.
Get baby Teferi out.
I am not going to sit this one out. I'll protect you.
Not if you've got one half of them. Fair enough. Okay, yeah, fair enough. The streamer one was a bundle though, wasn't it? That was like a paid for bundle, that wasn't a monthly bundle, so...
I know my responsibility.
I'm not sure if that counts. You know, there's always good paid bundles.
This might be a bad idea.
Okay, +1 this.
Here
+1 this.
You know what? I'm not done yet.
Draw a card. Kaya. Get rid of this. I'm interested in him being able to defend against my exile spells, especially if he's got another bad boy here, another Niv-Mizzet. Okay, here comes the big man himself, the Hydroid Krasis. Draws a bunch of cards. Six. Sure. Okay, let's draw a card.
Keep up the pace.
Probably have to look for an answer here, right?
Mind and body, I have just the trick for this.
Oh, that whiffed.
I've got it.
Trust for you personally. That's not what you said, Backer. You said they were just trash. No, to be fair, no, I know what you mean. Like, there's plenty that I've had that are like just cannot be bothered buying. Just pause for a month, see what's coming up. I really wanted that Hellblade though. It's Hellblade's the Viking themed one, right? I was really into that. He might have another Clarion here and just clean up, but if he wants to kill my Teferi, then I can bring it back with Commander Dreadhorde. He does have a Clarion. Look at that. Creatures gain lifelink until I end of turn. Very nice. Yeah. Do we have another Teferi in the bin here? We do not, unfortunately. Oh, we just can go for that one. Okay. And what's he got in the bin?
This is hardly my worst defeat.
Oh, he's got Niv-Mizzet. We can just take Niv-Mizzet, right? Search for an answer.
Open mind.
Whew. Dovin's Veto. Okay. Shouldn't have been Dovin's Veto. Dovin's Veto was the wrong one. Dovin's Veto was wrong. Because he has a Dovin's in hand.
I'm not ready for this quite yet.
That was also the wrong move as well, by the way. I just made two really bad moves. What I should have done is put this back to his deck so he didn't have white up to play Dovin's Veto. Shit. Okay, pass. Yeah. Converted mana cost X only counts as 1, so it's this guy would be 2 CMC because he's 2 of anything, and then X doesn't count as anything when you count it as converted mana cost. Okay, we can +1. Not even as 1. No, not even as 1. I know. Shocking, eh? Right. Let's get hero out. Let's get let's go for another Oath. Start to get some tokens down, start to get some damage, and then we can still hold up for Clarion if we need to. We're gonna get a +1 anyway, but I didn't want to like overcommit. Just in case. police are after me. Come on. Let's do this. Let's go. Oh, I wonder if he's got something that draws cards. Oh, he's going to get his Krasis next, isn't he? That's why he doesn't... Can't draw more than one. It's the cardboard police. Yeah. Yeah, he wants to draw a bunch of cards off this. Sure, yeah. But he can't draw it. My turn. Okay. Plus one this.
We need to move quick.
Big question incoming. How are you? I'm good. Go on. What's the big question? We'll drop a D-Spark to the bin. Well, when we get a chance anyway. Attack for a bunch of damage. Yeah, go on, I'll get the elite guard mage. Oh, why not? He's only got 2 cards in that as well. Discard a card, Godless Shrine. Can go to the bin. When choosing your favourite prodigy between me and Baka, why would you waste a breath thinking about Baka? Wow. Dude. The burns coming out. The burns. Have I gone overboard on this card mage? I think I might have. We're looking good so far. He knows we've got the veto. He knows he can't push through a Clarion without a Thought Erasure, something like that. He gets no love from the deck there because of Narset the Cardboard Police. Yeah, you just -3 put him back and win. Woo! Some levels up there. Next turn for Lethal Noob. Yeah, just -3 and put him back and win. Already plat? Yeah, we just got plat today. Yeah, we held 100% win record on the play for 13 games and got to plat, so it's pretty good. I'll tell you what win rate we are now. So today we're 3-1, just today. We've only lost to some kind of Golgari deck, which was really weird. Apparently we lost to that. I don't remember losing to that, but must have done, because we did take one loss somewhere, so I think that was it. And we are currently on a 71% win ratio. Didn't take you 20 days this month. I did not know. I was very, very happy, Bucker. Very happy. Nice gay picture with Harry. Awesome. Harry really needs to come out of the closet. Lethal_HT. Private Snapchats. So yeah, so it reckons Harry is out of the closet. It reckons we've got 63 games until Diamond. In Gold we had a 71% win ratio, and Platinum we have a 67% win ratio. So overall this season we have an 89% win ratio on the play, and then it's essentially on the draw we have a coin flip with 50% win. which is honestly more like what I expected from this kind of deck, rather than you know, the absurdly high win ratio we had on the draw last season. There isn't a closet note big enough to contain him. He is a good dude, Mr. HT, Reverend HT. Right. What do we? Wait, we got a Vampire of the Dire Moon. Very nice. Keep the sideboard as is for now. Just tinkering with the sideboard at the moment as well, Backer, because of M20. I didn't think M20 was going to be that powerful, and then all these tribal decks come out and decide to smash us. So every time we come across one, we just try and analyze the plays and try and get, you know, like something in the sideboard that might be able to deal with them. Cry of the Carnarium seems to be not useful at the moment, which is a bit of a shame. I was kind of hoping that would be good, but everything's like 3 health. We'll keep this. Speak for yourself. Yes, we got Ross playing the Elementals. We might have to do some feature matches, Ross, actually, so that I can practice against it and really train properly. Okay. Get rid of that. Take a big Teferi on the top. Give me 3 rares, and in theory it's complete. I would give you 3 rares if I could. I wish I could trade with friends, but oh dear, that's gonna hit us. So I got rid of the Dire Fleet here because obviously we have to take care of this this Thought Erasure. Like, if he gets that back on a later turn, it's a bit of a nightmare, really. We're a bit land stuck here. Probably should have put that big Teferi to the bin, I think. Bit of a mistake there. Shoots me for 2. Could have shot himself for 2, but he didn't. I feel like that's a missed opportunity for him.
What a mess I've made.
Just gonna remove this immediately, just so we can't bring anything back from the grave. So this is Vamps, right? Oh no, it's not Vamps. It's just interesting combination of cards. Sure. There's a land. Hoo-wee. I tell you what, Cry would be really good against this deck. That thing's just madness, that Knight of the Ebon Legion. Just crazy, crazy good. Okay, I guess we play this, and then he plays his Playcrafter, and we both sacrifice a creature. Go for the 2/3 on +1 life gain flyer. What? 2/3 +1. Oh, you have to give me a card name or something, man. I don't know what that is. Okay, just pulls that back game. Yeah, we got really land stuck there. Just didn't really pop off for us, unfortunately. Maybe should have mulliganed at the start, but 2-land hand isn't the worst thing ever. Okay, he doesn't really have too much direct damage by the looks of it, so I think Elder Spell probably goes. I think we can get Enter the God Eternals here, remove Command the Dreadhorde, maybe go rid of Mortify, keep the Tyrant Scorns in, drop the Narsets, and I think we probably want to look at maybe Kaya's Wrath. The Hostage Takers can come in for a Elite Guard Mage as well, take one of them out, and maybe go for the Deputies. And drop a Teferi, get a Lyra in. Maybe we go 1 Deputy. This extra guard mage in. No, maybe that's too much. Big Teferi. He did have Planeswalkers, so maybe the D-Spark would be better. But not much of his stuff is that big, really. Big Teferi and get the other deputy in, I think. We'll see how 2 deputies works. Bloodthirsty Airlist. I've never seen it. Imagine a Sky Dish Fitter that has another Pint of Stella on game live, on live game. Okay. Yeah, we keep this. 2 big Teferis, but we got plenty of stuff to work with. Get this out first. God, the performance of Magic at the moment is awful. It's 1+1 counter. Game life. Okay, yeah, that seems pretty nasty. So we can actually take this damage and then Tyrant Scorn on the next turn. So he will go 2, because either way, if I block him, I get 1 life taken off me, and then this dies and shoots it for 1. So what I think I'm better off doing here is actually waiting for the Tyrant Scorn on the next turn, and then throwing it back to hand when he attacks. Sure. So he attacks, and I can throw this back to his hand. He doesn't have enough mana to play because he's already played as Judith. And that leaves Judith open to a Oath of Kaya. Also makes his Dreadhorde Butcher much less effective. So he'll do one to the target that can attack, yeah. Yeah, that card looks nasty. It's really nasty. Yeah, this is pretty much it, I think. How we're gonna get rid of this. We'll certainly have a crack. Thought Erasure out and see what he's got. I think Sorin goes to the bin there, despite him having the D-Spark. I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not sure if that was worth it, really. Yeah, think I made the wrong decision again. Oh! Okay. No attacks. Yeah, I made the wrong decision again there. I should have put D-Spark to the bin, left this up so I could have hit D-Spark on this and then triggered it. Triggered the hero again. Damn. Messed up. Messed up. Finished Sons of Anarchy. From start to finish for the 5th time. I need some bedtime TV, Senpai. What do you suggest? Well, I assume you've watched most of the major ones, right? Okay, that was expected. Clean that up. It's a bunch of shit. Oh. Oh my god. This is just nightmarish. God, the performance on this game is terrible.
Need to slow down.
Okay, well that'll get rid of another Teferi. Great. Little duress off the top there. I think he knows he's won now. I think he knows he's won. It's me for 4. I mean, if we get like anything deck, literally anything would be fine, just fine. See, it's just 4. This gets a counter. Just a board wipe would be great. Board wipe. Oh, fuck's sake. That really bugs me. That really bugs me. It's those kind of games where you're like, first round, well, you don't get any lands. Second round, well, you don't get any cards. It's like, come on, give me a break. So, you've seen Stranger Things, right? Okay, you've seen Riverdale, Sabrina, Dexter, Grey's Anatomy, okay. You've seen Stranger Things? Wasn't a fan? That's wrong as well. American Gods, I haven't watched that, so I can't comment, but that does look good. What else have I been watching? Have you watched any of the Marvel stuff? Have you watched any of the Marvel stuff? Do you like superhero stuff? If you say no, you're wrong. Yeah. Jessica Jones Season 3's just come out the other day. It was kind of overshadowed by Stranger Things. Don't know if you've seen that one. What else have I been watching? If you like superheroes, watch. Did not know that. Yeah, so I've just watched the first episode of that, and it's actually a really good opener, to be honest. Or at least I thought it was anyway. But I will watch anything superhero-wise and lap it up. If you do like more superhero stuff, check out Umbrella Academy. Creed 2 went straight to Netflix, did it? No, I thought it had a Blu-ray release or something. Sure. Yeah, Umbrella Academy was one me and Wesco's watched, and we absolutely loved it. It's more like, I think it's an independent comic. It was from, pretty sure it's from the Dark Horse imprint. And if you've ever seen Misfits, there's an Irish actor on there who's absolutely brilliant. And he plays an American in this, obviously, but I think he plays an American, actually. Does he play an American? Pretty sure he plays an American. Yeah. So he's in it. And he plays a hero that can hear the dead. He can communicate with the dead, but he hates it. So basically what he does is he's figured out that he can take drugs to silence the voices. So he's just high all the time. He's drunk all the time, and it's just like he gets into all sorts of mischief. It's very funny. And the rest of his housemates have to put up with all of his antics. But essentially it's around a bunch of school kids. Really greater than Nathan. But it's about a bunch of school kids that get adopted by a rich guy and he trains them to be a superhero team. It's really good, well worth a watch. What else have I been watching? Been watching All or Nothing, which is an American football show, like documentary show on Amazon. Don't know if you like American football, but I do. And get another game in. Kind of like I'm losing concentration, to be honest. I can do one more. But I'm losing my concentration here. We'll see. Do but suck at Madden. Well, I think shows like that are really good because they're not just all like all the game. You know, you get to see the behind the scenes efforts. And we were watching what were the St. Louis Rams at the time, just as they moved to LA. R.I.P. Arsenal. Up the cronker. Lex will kill me for saying that. Oh, fucking hell. And you get to see like how they travel across the country, and they basically never sit in one place, and they actually go to London at one point as well. Okay, this is slightly better. We can deal with this. So we need to keep 5. Put 2 back. We'll put Liliana to the bottom, and we'll put D-Spark to the bottom. At least we've got some land then. And we've actually got an Oath of Kaya, and we've got an Elite Garmage we can build into. So it's good for that. I really enjoy it. There was also one about Man City as well that they did, which was really good. And I think they've done the New Zealand All Blacks, but they mostly do NFL teams, and they do like a different NFL team each season. Or every other season, I think. What else? There's a sequel to American Gods. I'm sure there is, because Waskos wanted to watch it. Okay, we got the 4th land, that's great. Get the Kaya down, get this Burning Prophet out of the way. Then we can get the Elite Guard Mage out. Season of Growth. Ooh. Okay. Draw a card. Big Teferis. Just as we're hitting 5 mana. Good shit. It's Battlefield Scry 1. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature, you control, draw a card. Okay, sure. Okay. Yep. Play. That's me for 3. That's quite an efficient maneuver there. So I think we'll Teferi and we'll put this guy back to his deck.
Trust me, the time is much more malleable.
Just get back in there. So this is some kind of feather-esque deck with the Season of Growth. Very nice.
Let's skip to the good part.
Okay, got a little interesting Tyrant Scorn there. Probably should have put this one down because I only have 2 blue mana. Doesn't really matter. Other than that, I haven't really watched too much stuff. Oh, it's got bloody God's Willing. So it's just God's Willing with green. Oh, come on. Oh, God, no. Please. Please. Have mercy on me. Come on, please, let's draw. Let's just draw into some more removal, please. Come on.
Hurry!
Oh, I'm done. I am so done. Right, Glacial Fortress. Yeah, I knew I was at my limit at the end of the last game. I just knew it. I should have just hopped off.
Let's take it back.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, that game is over. The game is so over. It's just unreal. It is all your fault, Russ. Yes, all your fault. How do we beat that deck? How do we beat that deck? We want to keep the Tyrant's going, and we can get rid of the Elder Spell, get rid of the Narsets, get rid of the Command, I think. We can do the Hostage Takers. We'll take the Enter the God Eternals, and then we'll go Caius Wrath. And we'll look for maybe removing the Mortify and. So we want to get the Duresses in? I think we do, right? We want to get at least a couple of Duresses in and try to like really tear his hand apart. Anything that targets something on the field we shouldn't really be running. Dervine's Veto. But we kind of need to. We kind of need to. Right, let's try that. Nope. That ain't gonna do it either. Sorry, dudes. Nah, it's just not happening. Land, 2 wrong land, 6 land, and a board wipe. Like, yeah, not my game. Right, get 1-6 land. Yeah, that was just the perfect way to round that off, I think. GG. We got to plat. We did well. You're probably gonna find that I am gonna be playing shorter time frames now, because it's so goddamn hot in my flat that when I get to about like 20 past 8:30, my concentration falls off the face of the earth. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try not to be late into work, which will obviously mean I won't be late out, and I will try to get in, try to get on a little bit earlier, so maybe around 6:30, something like that. We'll see how it goes, and we'll see if I can sort of try and adjust it a little bit. Longer stream. Those will happen in the winter. So when the winter comes around, I'll do some longer streams, especially during the weekend as well. You know, when I just sit in and chill out. Prayers have been answered. No, not longer stream now. But I'm gonna try and shift the time, see if that helps a little bit. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow, guys. Keep an eye on my Twitter, see what time it is. And I will speak to you guys soon. Waskles will say no to that. Waskles doesn't say no. She loves it when I'm streaming. Crystal Ball predicts. But Waskles pushes me towards streaming and compared to play more than anyone, I think. She. Only to Magic. Only to Magic. Right, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good evening, guys. See ya.